The government earlier said they will collect opinions and operational data from different stakeholders, including residents, frontline cleaners, and property management companies, and submit a report about their views on the waste charging scheme to the Legislative Council in around June. JackyLin, TVB News.
At the end of the day, we try to teach our kids to not to throw too much rubbish.
Hello, happy Monday and welcome to TVB News. The demonstration scheme for the municipal solid waste charging program began today at 14 locations. They include residential estates, restaurants, and shopping malls. As numerous elderly citizens remain confused about how the scheme works and some residents still haven't received the designated garbage bags, district councillors have called for more clarity and education efforts from the government. JackyLin with more.
We got the rubbish plastic bag.
At the end of the day, we try to teach our kids to not to throw too much rubbish.
Kowloon City District Councillor Mimosa noted a lack of. The government earlier said they will collect opinions and operational data from different stakeholders, including residents, frontline cleaners, and property management companies, and submit a report about their views on the waste charging scheme to the Legislative Council in around June. JackyLin, TVB News.
Crowds appeared at Lowu Railway Station and Shenzhen Bay Port on the last day of the Easter holiday. Up until 4 p.m., almost 480,000 people had traveled in and out of the city via different checkpoints. Mimosa Ngai reports.
And she added, the Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macau Bridge is another busy checkpoint. News 9, TVB News.
Around 3,000 people have been appointed to the area committees, district fight crime committees, and district fire safety committees, collectively known as the 3 committees. Members of these committees are also responsible for nominating district council election candidates. China has promised to import more high-quality products and services from France. That's after a European probe into Chinese electric vehicle exports supported by Paris threatened to spark a tit-for-tat trade dispute between the two countries. Turkey's main opposition party retained its control over key cities and made huge gains elsewhere in Sunday's local elections. This in a major upset to President Recep Tayyip Erdogan, who had set his sights on retaking control of those urban areas. Daniel Rao tells us more. An Indian court today sent Delhi Chief Minister and key opposition leader Arvind Kejriwal to jail until April 15th in a liquor graft case. This less than 3 weeks before the country begins voting in national elections. Kejriwal's Aam Aadmi Party, or AAP, says he has been falsely arrested in what the party calls a fabricated case. Just yesterday, Romania and Bulgaria partially joined Europe's ID check-free travel zone on Sunday. After years of negotiations, still ahead, an Israeli airstrike hit. Welcome back. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is said to have undergone a successful hernia operation in a Jerusalem hospital. Hospital officials say he was conscious and conversing with family earlier today. Meanwhile, the Israeli military says it has ended its operation at Gaza's largest hospital after a 2-week raid. Israel also hit a tented area near another hospital in central Gaza. Nazvi Karim has more.
This was the moment an Israeli air.
The U.S. state of California is raising the minimum wage for fast food workers to $20 an hour, up from the previous $16. Former leader of Taiwan, Ma Ying-jeou, arrived in Shenzhen and began his 11-day trip to mainland China with 20 Taiwan students. A Greater Bay Airline passenger aircraft reported suspected cracks in its cockpit windscreen mid-flight yesterday. The plane was flying from Osaka back to Hong Kong and landed safely in the SAR. The Fire Services Department has enhanced training for its diver team to prepare for potential extreme weather in Hong Kong. Mimosa Ngai reports. the English Premier League, Manchester City and Arsenal fought out a grim 0-0 draw. The result allowed Liverpool to stay top of the league after the Reds came from behind to beat Brighton 2-1. With 9 games left, Arsenal are second in the standings, 2 points behind Liverpool, while City are third, a further point behind. For Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta, the draw was a significant improvement on their 4-1 loss to champion City at the Etihad 11 months ago. That's it. Pearl Mag is up next. Bye for now.